My name is Bernardo. I'm from Porto Alegre, Brazil. It's in the southern part of Brazil. And I'm studying neuroscience here, doing research. Like, my whole family is psychologists and psychiatrists, so I kind of grew up on that, and I've always really liked science. I grew up like reading the Mind magazine. If my parents left it around, I'd be really interested in that. They also thought it was kind of weird, but I really enjoyed it. So I guess I always had their interest. Then while I do computer science, I decided that like I thought it was a useful skill, but it wasn't what I wanted to do with my life, just sit and program all day. So I decided that neuroscience was like a good way that I could apply programming into it, but it was more interesting, something that I liked better. Growing up, I was a big basketball fan, still am. So I heard about UK through basketball, and then when I looked it up, they had awesome scholarship opportunities for international students. A lot of universities have just one single scholarship for international students, and that way you can never reach like a good amount of funding. UK was very different in that, where every opportunity that US students have, international students also have. So in that way, I really liked it, and I was like, oh, I have a chance to go there. It's been a road. There's been ups and downs, but overall it's been really good. I mean, coming in, not knowing everyone, the beginning was a little tough, but I had a lot of people helping me out, RAs. I had an international ambassador group. I had a lot of people that were here just to help me and support me. I remember I was sitting one of my freshman year, was in the dorms, and I was there and I was like, whoa, nothing from here existed like 2 months ago, and now it feels like this has been my life like forever. Like, it's always been like this. So I feel like 1 or 2 months was like where I just felt like I was completely immersed here. After that transition, cultural adaptation, I've been doing really good, and I've gotten to do research, which is something I really like and something I want to pursue in the future. I really like studying like behavior and decision making. I actually got paid by UK to do research on crack addicts, crack cocaine addicts. I was trying to get as much experience as possible because I'm applying to grad school to do research, and that's really important. So I talked to some people at the university back home, and I know that when you say you study in the US, people tend to listen to you more. So I sent an email to like a big research guy back home in my hometown, and he told me about the projects they had. When I went home for this in December, he told me what kind of research they had there, and he got me in contact with one of the professors. I did an interview, and then they said they wanted me there. So once I had that locked in, I made a project for one of the research grants they have here. It's called Chellgren Center. They have a lot of undergraduate research opportunities, and UK ended up giving me $2,000 to go there as a scholarship. So I went home and did research and got paid for it. It was pretty amazing. A lot of professors like made themselves available outside of class to be like help me out with things I didn't understand, or also just give me like tips and tricks of how to maneuver through college. One of the psychology professors I had was also from Brazil. She was my Psych 100 teacher, and so when I was just starting neuroscience at that point, and I went to her office hours, she spoke to me in Portuguese. She gave me a lot of tips of like how to get into research, how to get into grad school, things like that. So I think having like those opportunities and also having like a diverse faculty staff, that helps a lot. I'm involved in NeuroCATS, which is the neuroscience club basically on campus. Campus Kitchens, which is a volunteering organization where we go to the dining halls, and then we get the food, we recover it, we process it, and then we send it to charity places like the Hope Center, where they give it to homeless people and things like that. Been working as an RA in Smith and Ingalls, which are the 05s. So if it wasn't for financial need, I've never applied, because as I saw myself freshman year, I couldn't see myself doing it. It was more of like, I need save money. So I did it, but once I started doing it, I think I've learned a lot. I think I've grown a lot as a person, just from having to deal with different situations and work as a staff. I think it's really like gratifying to be able to help the residents and tell them, you know, just help them in any way where the resources are, or just cheer them up sometimes. Even though from Brazil, I've always been in a group that's more or less the same people. I mean, I had my basketball crew and my school crew, but they're like, I've been around the same people all my life, and here I've been around people from all over the globe. I've had opportunities to like learn from that, learn from differences, because back home I was with people that were a lot more like me, like the way they thought and things like that. So learning to respect like differences like that, and also just getting to know people from all around the world, because you get to meet a lot of cool people here.